primary benefits that organizations receive from implementing treasury systems really fall into three categories: automation, audit and controls, and then visibility. Automation is actually the easiest to understand for organizations going down this path, simply because you're automating what you're doing today, albeit manually doing today. Most organizations that don't have treasury systems, they actually use spreadsheets. They're using things like Microsoft Excel to be able to manage their entire treasury operation, and this takes time. That time can be an extra 1, 2, 3 hours per day per person within the treasury team. That is an unnecessary time. That's time that can be better deployed doing other things, and that's what organizations are looking to reduce, is to become more streamlined, more efficient, more automated. So examples range from everything from gathering bank information, putting together your forecast, seeing how close to policy your hedging programs are, creating accounting entries. Those are all examples of tasks that every treasury team has responsibility for, yet those are tasks that can be very manually intensive. So saving that time, becoming more efficient, is paramount. The irony with treasury today is that organizations are growing. The responsibility of treasury and finance is growing, and yet the team isn't growing. We're not getting more people in treasury teams today, so as a result, you have to do more with less. And that's the biggest struggle that a lot of organizations have, is just being able to complete their current responsibilities. So automation is pretty important for that, and that's what a lot of organizations strive for, is sort of the first goal, the first major tier of benefit that they're looking to achieve. Audit and controls, however, are also important. Audit and controls really come down to the internal audit, making sure that you understand from an organizational perspective who has done what, so that all that information can be tracked. Every transaction, every payment, every movement has the opportunity to be tracked. Now, that's a best practice for organizations that are looking to just ensure that the right information is being, and the right tasks and responsibilities are assigned to the right people. But there's also external regulatory concerns, such as Sarbanes-Oxley as an example in the United States, that require us to ensure that as a treasury organization that we actually have all those information audited. So we have audit trails behind all of those transactions. Similarly with controls and having segregation of duties, ensuring the right people have the ability and the opportunity to do the right things, that we've established the right limits and the right procedures, and those can be documented and tested against. And it's not necessarily exciting, but that's what every organization has to go through when it comes to auditing controls. In a manual environment, it's very difficult. Spreadsheets don't have built-in audit trails. They don't have a segregation of duties, and a lot of organizations will look to that as an absolute necessity. They may not have any choice but to be able to offer a tool that delivers all of those things, and that's a second key benefit that treasury management systems will deliver for organizations. The third one comes down to visibility. Visibility is actually an interesting one. The main reason why is because visibility is like the tip of the iceberg, if you will. What visibility provides is an opportunity to make better financial decisions. Now, this is a point that probably deserves a lot of elaboration, actually. The main reason why people are looking to achieve better visibility, and why organizations seek visibility and looking to tools that will provide them that, is because visibility into global cash is that stepping stone. If you don't have visibility into global cash, then you are missing the opportunity to do anything other than manage your treasury day to day. You don't have the opportunity to be strategic. You are in a position where you're being asked, how much extra cash do I have? Do I have enough cash? You're finding that you're having to chase rather than be proactive. Being reactive in treasury is not necessarily being efficient. Being proactive allows you to understand if you're in a situation that you determine that you have extra cash and you're able to forecast the horizon of how long that extra cash is going to be in place for, then you're in a position to optimize the use of that cash. And that's a core responsibility of treasury. Without that visibility into cash, you're simply not going to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. You're effectively not doing your job. Visibility into cash is a stepping stone to visibility into your entire financial picture. So when we talk about visibility into cash, what we're really saying is, I want visibility into my cash today, I want visibility into my cash tomorrow, And I say tomorrow figuratively, of course. We're actually talking about tomorrow in terms of next week, next month, next quarter, next year. I want visibility as far forward as I can with as much accuracy and reliability so that I can understand how effective my hedging decision is going to be. I want to be able to understand what sort of investment opportunities from an organization level that I can make. So I don't want to simply just be guarding the cash that's in the bank account. I want to be able to be proactive in projecting that and being a partner for the rest of the organization. So these three areas, automation, audit controls, and visibility, what they're really doing is by improving those areas, you're actually improving the effectiveness of the Treasury Department within your organization. Why is that important? Well, you can simply ask any treasurer or CFO, do they want to become more effective? The answer is yes. They want to become more effective and more efficient. They want to become a strategic partner within the rest of the organization. Treasury management systems are simply a stepping stone, an enabler to make that happen.